Hey everybody, it's Chef Tovia. Welcome to Cooking with Tovia. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to make Brussels sprouts and pork chops, and I'm going to be demonstrating that in my GeekChef electric pressure cooker. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have here in my bowl is some sugar, and to the sugar I'm going to add some balsamic vinegar, and then I'm going to add some soy sauce. The soy sauce is going to be our salt, and then I'm going to add some garlic powder. I'm going to whisk all that together. Now if you want to put this on the stove to heat it up to dissolve the sugar, you can. So I'm going to pour this on top of my Brussels sprouts that I've cut in half, and I removed the bottom stalks from the little stem. And then I'm going to throw in some sliced onion. And I'm going to toss all this together. And we're going to let this sit for a few minutes as we sear the pork chops. So I'm preheating my pressure cooker on the saute function at 380 degrees. And I have here two center cut thick pork chops that are boneless. And I season it with garlic pepper. And this is garlic pepper by McCormick. And I just season all the sides of the meat, and I allow it to sit on the meat for a few hours to marinate. So I'm going to heat some olive oil on the bottom of my pressure cooker pot here. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you can do this on the stove. So what I'm going to do is just put my pork chops here on the bottom, and I'm just going to sear it for about 1 to 2 minutes on both sides to get it nice and brown. So it's been about a minute, and I'm going to flip it. We're going to cook it for 1 more minute. So it's seared for another minute on the opposite side. You can see it's nice and brown. So what I'm going to do is pour in some, I'm going to pour over my Brussels sprouts here. And then I'm just going to pour over my vegetable stock. Just kind of give everything a light stir together. I'll let some of that stock drench the Brussels sprouts. And we're going to put the pressure cooker lid on. And I'm going to hit the cancel to turn off the saute function. And then I'm going to hit the meat stew button. And then I'm going to cook it for, and make sure your pressure valve is closed. So we'll be back in 5 minutes after it's cooked. Okay, so I'm going to release the pressure. Here it is. So when you pressure cook this, you do want to pressure cook it between 4 to 6 minutes. Just depends on how thick your chops are. So I'm going to go ahead and slice into this so you can see what it looks like. And I took the internal temp, and it did register at 165 degrees. So here we go. You see the inside is done. It's nice and juicy. It's not dry. It's absolutely tender. It's juicy, full of flavor. Wow. And I'm going to taste the Brussels sprouts. So look at that. They're not mushy. They're actually still quite, have a nice texture. Awesome flavor. And it's not bitter because we cut the bottom stalk portions off of the Brussels sprouts, so it's not bitter. You have nice sweetness and tanginess from the balsamic sugar and the soy sauce. Please, guys, add this recipe to your playlist. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed. And leave a comment or a request if you have one. Please remember to live and be well. Let's do what we can to come together to love one another. Thanks for watching.